Very good evening and welcome to NDTV. This is Nationwide at 6, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ankit Tyagi. Since yesterday, we've been bringing you rolling coverage of what has happened in Bengaluru. This is, ladies and gentlemen, and make no mistake about this, victims of an incompetent state. Your life, my life, the life of a common man, woman, child in this country. It just doesn't matter. And we have seen it more than once. We have seen it time and again, state after state, in every part of the country. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, as for us, for the Aam Janta, we are just one too many in the crowd, and we die for nothing. Let me start with the breaking news which is coming in at this moment on Bengaluru. All right, some breaking news coming in, ladies and gentlemen. At this moment, the FIR now has been registered against the franchisee RCB because we've been learning that they were the ones who pushed for this event. The event management firm has also been named in this FIR. And so, of course, is the Karnataka Cricket Association. So now a very important news coming in at this moment regarding the Bengaluru Stampede, where suo moto FIR has been registered by the Karnataka Police against the cricket franchise RCB, and also DNA, the company which was managing the entire felicitation ceremony at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Let me go across to my colleague Deepak Bopana, who has been tirelessly since yesterday bringing us the latest details on this. Deepak, important details that you also broke earlier. It was the franchisee which pushed for this event with the state government. Now facing FIR at this moment.
Well, absolutely. And, we had put out that detail as to two posts of theirs calling for that parade without any discussions with the, government, without the permission of the police, going ahead and announcing that on their social media handles led to huge crowds turning up. Then free entry that's being announced. This is something now that the FIR will look into. Another aspect here is DNA Entertainment. Now, this is an event management company which was given the responsibility of handling the entire event. If they were handling the entire event, did they take all necessary precautions inside the event and even outside? Predominantly inside is where they need to make arrangements, basic essential arrangements like ambulances, like fire services. The request was it sent to respective departments. Then paramedics being made available at the stands outside. I had brought this report earlier in the day where that was not made available. They will come under the scanner. The KSCA, of course, the Karnataka State Cricket Association, they are the ones who made requests to the government based on the request that came in from the RCB franchise. So they are also here being named in the FIR. All of them now will be issued notices. The police will be questioning them. There's parallelly a magisterial inquiry as well that's happening. So there is a lot of development that's going on. Finally, will it lead to the people who should be held responsible being pulled up is the question. FIRs being registered alone does not really bring justice to the families of those who've lost their loved ones.
For joining me, you're absolutely right. It can't just be registering FIRs and trying to forget it and trying to brush it on the carpet, because, ladies and gentlemen, while the Karnataka Cricket Association, the RCB, the company which organized the event, should be held responsible, so should the government of the day. If they did not have all the permissions, then how did you let them go ahead with all this is the big question, and heads must roll, starting from the top leadership in the state government. Let me very quickly also shift our focus to this exclusive interview that we are bringing to you at this moment of the BCCI secretary, where the top cricketing body has said that there were serious lapses at the event and lessons have been learned. The Stampede was an eye-opener, and the BCCI will review celebrations post-tournament. Take a look.
Cricket is a religion of sort in this country. There are several major tournaments apart from the IPL where you have international cricket happening all the time. How is BCCI looking at the crowd management now that this incident has taken place? Are you reviewing your SOPs in terms of crowd management, both inside, outside stadiums, and on events when the Indian team wins a trophy or you organize major events with public?
you must appreciate BCCI because BCCI has a very long drawn guidelines and SOPs how to host a match. All our matches, bilateral series or any ICC tournaments which are happening in India, everywhere whenever a match is organized, the state association and the district authorities and other government agencies were involved, and there is a proper protocol, proper drill which takes place before the main event happens. So these protocols, I am sure, somewhere some lapses might have happened in Bangalore, and as a result so many innocent lives have to be lost. So we are extremely sorry from BCCI. We rendered our heartful condolences to all the bereaved families, and we wish the injured will get the best of treatments in Bangalore and they will recover and come back to their normal life at the earliest.
Because IPL draws so much of crowd every match. Are you also taking some lessons out of this unfortunate incident and improving the long-laid SOP that you're talking about that BCCI already has?
When we plan IPL matches or any other bilateral or ICC events in the country, there is a proper guideline and proper protocol in place already. Only thing is that which is troubling us from yesterday is that once the tournament was over, once the presentation ceremony was over in Ahmedabad day before yesterday by 12:30, but once the trophy is given to the winners team and the winners team leaves the stadium, it is their own personal responsibility. It is after all a franchisee. It is not a state team, not an Indian team. Had it been an Indian team or a state team, the state association would have been responsible. As it is a franchisee cricket and franchisee organization, so it is their private affair how they celebrate, when they celebrate. We do not have any control, and the present protocol also requires that there should not be any intimation to BCCI. Also, we must have some guidelines or some advisories to the winning teams or with all the franchises also. We may have to think about that, but till now nothing has concretized. But this has been an eye-opener for us. This incident has taught lessons not only to the authorities in Karnataka or the franchisee, but also BCCI will take some lesson from this incident so that we frame some policies, some guidelines, some advices in future time so that celebrations should also be done through a structured way, through a guided principle.
They were cricket fans. They just wanted to get a glimpse of their favorite stars. Is that too much to ask in this country? They've been supporting a team for many, many years, and all that they thought was in their victory is their victory. They wanted to celebrate. And now their families are asking, is that the price that they had to pay? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want all of us to forget. They are just not nameless people, numbers. It can't be just 11 people who died in this stampede. Just take a look at these young lives which have been absolutely snuffed because of an incompetent state. I want you to remember these names because in this country, it could be any one of us. Devanshi was just 13 years old. She was class 9 student, died, crushed because of mismanagement. Akshata Pai, 27-year-old corporate professional, crushed. Her friends went all across, could not find her. A phone call from a stranger told them that her body is at a hospital. Gold medalist in CA exams, a full life ahead of her, now gone. These are just not two examples. Let me just take you to all 11 of them. Bomik, 20 years old, engineering student, die-hard fan of RCB, told his friends, let's just go and, at least get a glimpse of our stars we have been supporting. Was, residents of layout in Bengaluru, died under the crush of that incompetent state. Sahana, 25 years old, software developer, possibly must have taken an off to come and see what was happening, to come and see the stars that she had been supporting. She was a resident of Kolar. Now her family is only left with questions, with regret. She shouldn't have gone there. Chinmay Shetty, first-year engineering student, just 19 years of age. Like a fan, enthusiast, she wanted to see Virat Kohli. She wanted to see the RCB team and the trophy. All that she possibly saw were, humanity of people crushing her before she passed away. She was a trained Bharatanatyam dancer. Imagine how life can turn in a moment. Manoj Kumar, 18-year-old, first-year student of Presidency College. I was reading his father is a Pani Puri seller, tried his best to educate his son, had high hopes of him. Now a father has to bear the burden of his son's dead body, of his son's cremation. Nothing can be more painful than that. 20-year-old Sarvan KT, residents of Chikmagalapura, also went along with his friends to see RCB, have been a lifelong supporter, danced when the trophy was won by his favorite team in the night, and the next day it was the dance of death that his family is seeing. Shivalinga Swami, just 17-year-old kid, resident of Yelahanka in Bengaluru, wanted to see the stars of the RCB. His family is now left questioning, why did we even let him go out? Why? Just cleared his class 10th examination. So much, so many dreams, hopes, all crushed. Told his family that he was going to school to collect his TC. Saw this whole milli, wanted to be a part of it. That was the last thing that he did. Kamakshi Devi, 29 years old, private from employee, came there to see the RCB celebrations, never to return, ladies and gentlemen. Her family still coming to the terms of what they have lost. Prajwal, 22-year-old, engineering student. Imagine the young lives and the burden the state government and all of us should be and would have to bear, because there was no planning. Told his family he was heading for a job interview. Saw so many people, wanted to be part of it. That was the mistake that he made with his life. Puran Chandra, 26-year-old, residents of Mandya district, also came as a fan, came to see the winning team. Thought he will catch a glimpse of the team in an open bus. That did not happen. Plans kept changing. Civil engineer, was at a private company, went to the Chinnaswamy Stadium to try and get in, and that's all that he, now his family must be questioning, why did he even go there? 11 young lives, ladies and gentlemen, all snuffed because of incompetence of the state. Now keep passing the, this investigation ball, who was responsible, who was not. Is there anybody who will answer the families? Is the life of every Indian common man so cheap? Take a look at one such story.
How many of you were there along with your daughter?
I didn't went there. My mother, my wife and the sister-in-law went there along with my daughter. But my daughter, what happened, from the back side they pushed very hardly and it hit it to the iron rod and bounced back reverse. Then everybody rushed and
She got injured at that time. Then
already in the spot only almost 90% she was injured, and my wife and my sister-in-law, they tried to take them to hospital. There only she died, sir.
Government didn't plan it very well. If they would have planned, your daughter would have been with you today.
Nothing planned, sir. They didn't plan anything. They have to do the forecast, and based on that they have to arrange cops and city police or anything. At least ambulances, medical facilities. First aid, at least first aid also. If 3 lakhs, 4 lakhs people are gathering, means it is a sports one. If it is political one, they will do like that. They will not do, sir.
Also hearing that
Political meeting, they will arrange biryani, everything they will arrange.